Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Is Lewis Jackson right on the truth about Apple using XRP? Okay guys, we have a video here from Lewis Jackson and thought I'd just quickly touch on this. I found it a very good video by Lewis, I have to say, very informative. I think this is the good thing with Lewis's content at this point, where I've noticed he's going very in depth to try and teach you, the more complex side of things. And I think this was a really good video for like the hype chasers. For me, that's what I thought was so good about this. And to me, I've just noticed a difference in his style, in his content as of recent, which I think is for the better, in my personal opinion. So let's really just quickly get into this. I'm not going to rehash too much of this because I'll just be saying the same things that Lewis has already said. But long story short, he's just explaining what like APIs are, ILP, and he's using this information to break down as to why Apple will be using XRP in the future. Okay. Now, the thing that I will say here, and this is something that Lewis does point out, is that it's not just specific to XRP. Right, he mentions a few currencies, some including, fiat currencies, and some including digital currencies, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, etc. Right, and the main takeaway for me in this video, what I think everybody should really listen to, is when he's kind of giving his summary at the end, because I think that was the most impactful part of the video. I mean, the other parts are good for just learning how it works and understanding, which I do think it's good for people to know, because this is why a lot of people do get confused at times with, how XRP is just going to like take over the world, etc., because they don't necessarily know how everything works, right? And so again, when they look at things like this about like Apple using XRP, they're looking very much like the whole one coin to rule them all kind of thing, where it's only going to be XRP, etc., like all the money, that kind of stuff. And so the way Lewis has broken this down is like really good in the sense of like explaining, look, this isn't just going to be XRP specific. It's not going to be just tailored to XRP and Apple. There will be other cryptocurrencies out there, but XRP will be within them. And again, it's going to come down to, what coins just end up getting utilized, right? Like, when you look at it now, a lot of people think about, for example, let's just say tokenization, right? A lot of people think, okay, all the money tokenized on the XRP ledger. That's just not realistic. And I know for a fact there's tokenization going on the Hedera hash graph and the Ethereum blockchain, right? So, it's just not realistic to keep thinking that it's going to be XRP takes all. And that's what I think people need to understand about this, crypto technology. To me, I just look at it in the sense of like going shopping, right? When you go shopping, there's going to be different people who shop at different supermarkets, right? So it could be that some go for the cheapest option. It could be some that go for the most convenient. It could be the ones that go for that they think have the quickest service or the better service. So there's different factors, right? And that's the way it will be with crypto technology, right? It's not going to just be, XRP gets picked for everything. And that's what I think was good in the way Lewis has explained all this. So, the long story short about this is, will Apple be using XRP? Well, yes and no, right? Like, XRP will be available to be utilized, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee that it's just going to be XRP. So you could look at this and say, oh, well, this is positive for Bitcoin as well, right? Like, it's not just specific to just XRP. And the other thing is, he gave a very realistic timescale. He was saying in his head, he was looking at this to be, around like 2027 to 2030. Now, look, again, a lot of these hype chasers who do their, hype content will probably be looking at this and thinking, oh man, like, 2027, 2030, like that's a long time. And yeah, like, for some of this stuff to really take place, it's not going to be overnight. And this is why when I say, looking for certain price aspects, you probably shouldn't be expecting certain price aspects within like a year, because it's really not realistic, right? Some of this stuff that's going to happen is going to take time. Like, this crypto technology space is still very early. And yeah, towards the end, he was just basically saying, look, like, you need to stop worrying in regards to like thinking about XRPs like the be all and end all, and like, you know, the partnerships and stuff like that, because it's stuff that we can't control. And I completely agree with Lewis here. Like, this is stuff that everybody's like banking on, but it's like, hey, you know, we don't know how these partnerships are all going to go. Some of these partnerships might not last. Some of them might end up getting dissolved. You know, there's different factors that can really impact how these things turn out. And so, for me, I agree with Lewis. Like, don't hang your hat on these things as like guarantees. Like, yes, this is stuff that's good, but for one, it's going to take time to see things fully come to fruition. And two, it doesn't guarantee these partnerships are going to last or anything like that. So these are the kind of things that are out of our control. And so I just found this an informative video, so I am going to recommend it to you guys, because for one, if you want to learn the intricacy of the technology and how it all works, I think this is a good video. I think Lewis broke it down pretty well. And also just to give yourself realistic expectations. That's the thing about this that I think is, you know, really good in terms of what Lewis has said. So I found this really informative. I will just say this as well, just at the end, just to finish off, like, a few people in his comments I just noticed were saying, like, you know, you look like you've lost your spark, or you look a bit exhausted and stuff. And Lewis has actually seen one of my videos in the past and commented on one of my videos and gave me some praise. So I just want to say, if you do see this, Lewis, I hope you're okay. You know, I really hope that everything genuinely in your life is cool, because, you know, I don't like to think of people going through rough times or anything like that. And who knows, I don't know if it's content creator related, you know, etc. I know he's started trying, you know, make other type of content other than just XRP, and I think he's been getting a bit of flack for that, because obviously XRP is what's really got him so big. So I don't know if it's like frustrations in that regard, but whatever it is, I hope you're okay. You know, I hope everything's going well for you, and just take it easy, because, you know, being a content creator, it isn't easy, and I'm nowhere near of the magnitude of what Lewis is. So I can only imagine what it is at his level. And yeah, just generally life, right? Life can be difficult. So that's just a quick, you know, side bit to you, Lewis. You know, if you do happen to see this video, I'm not sure if you will, because, you know, I'm not sure if you've watched every one of my videos, of course, but I know you've seen one of them. But yeah, just sending that out to you, mate. Okay, I'll leave it there, guys. But yeah, this is a really good watch, I would say. I would definitely recommend it. And he's got his block throw program at the end that he's recommending. So obviously, if you guys are interested in that, then check it out. He describes it in the video, so you can get more information on that. But I found this very interesting, and I think you guys will find it informative as well, to learn about the truth of XRP being utilized by Apple. But what do you guys think? Lewis Jackson on the truth about Apple using XRP. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.